Legal disclaimer: do not make this trade. Seriously, don't. This video is for educational purposes only and placed by a professional trader from Maverick Trading. Maverick Trading is sponsoring this trading experiment with a $100,000 trading account. To trade for Maverick Trading, you can submit an application for stock, option trader or currency trader from the link in the video description below.
Welcome to trade number 75. We are now 3/4 of the way through this experiment. It's probably going to end up taking us about a full year to get done with it. I'm estimating we'll be done sometime in July. We started of August last year. Let's get into trade 75 and let's talk about what we're doing. We're choosing random stocks with random methods and showing that you can be profitable because of good position management. The problem is no one focuses on this, and this is where the game is won or lost. Trade 75, we are going to go back to spinning the globe. I've got to admit I'm running a little short on ideas, so I'm going to be recycling some old ideas. Let's go ahead and choose a country, and then we will choose an ETF associated with that country, and that's going to be the trade we make. All right, here I am on country picker wheel. Now I've gone ahead and taken out a lot of the small countries. There are 196 countries, and as I was going through the list, there were countries that I've never heard of before. You know, once you get out of that junior high geology class, you kind of stop learning the globe when it changes. So I remember sitting down with my daughter years ago, and I'm like, geography? This is a piece of cake. Let's get this map done. And when I was a kid, Russia was just one country. Now it's like 20 countries, and I looked at it and said, I don't know any of these. I have no idea, and I felt kind of dumb. That is a positive reason to have kids, is they keep you up to date on, you know, the map. Let's go ahead and spin and see what happens. Wow, that is a excessively long spin. And we got Sweden. All right, let's go see if there's an ETF specifically for Sweden. If not, we might have to do something like a Northern Europe ETF. I'm just going to jump over here to TradingView, and I'm just going to type in Sweden. Let's see if we can get a Sweden ETF. Boy, it doesn't look like there is a Sweden ETF. Let me Google that. Oh, there it is. The iShares MSCI Sweden ETF, the EWD. That's the ticker symbol then. EWD. Huh. It is not showing up. How strange. It didn't show in the search, but we pulled that up and it definitely came up here. Let's make sure we are looking at the right stuff. All right, so here is the ETF on Sweden. Now you're going to see that these ETFs, they gap up almost every day, gap up or down. And the reason is that, remember, ETFs are tracking the underlying stocks. So there might be 50 stocks, but remember, these 50 stocks, they trade in Sweden. They don't trade here in the US. And so when the US market opens, the European market is about to close. So it's going to automatically jump to those prices that are already going on over in Europe. One of the negative things about trading ETFs with stock is that because you get a gap pretty much every morning, there is a much greater likelihood that you are going to experience some slippage, meaning that it's going to gap right over your stop price, and then it will stop you out at the market price, not at the price you wanted. But that is what we get when we trade ETFs. And sometimes that helps, and sometimes that hurts. Let's go ahead and analyze this trade. It is trading at 39.97. The 13-period moving A is sloping lower, so this is going to be a short. I would much rather be long. This looks like a nice bull flag pattern to me, but guess what? We don't get to pick that. We have to do what the rules say. So we're going to be short this at 39.97, and the current ATF, or the ATR, is 46 cents. It is April 3rd. We are choosing EWD Sweden ETF. We are going to be short at 39.97. The ATR is 46, so our initial Trailing stop is going to be 2x ATR. That's going to be 40.89. Let's do position sizing, and then we'll make the trade. Here we are in our account. Let's go get our current account value. It is 104,433. That's what we will use for our position size. Put that in right here, 104,433. The risk, as always, has been 1% on all of them, 39.97. Stop loss was going to be at 40.89. And let's go ahead and hit that calculate button. It is telling us to be short 1,136 shares. Let's go make the trade, put in the trailing stop, and then it takes care of itself. EWD. We are going to be short, so we are going to be selling. All right, the bid and the ask have moved down a bit, so I'm going to go down to that bid, 39.92. And we're going to change this stop to a trail. The trail amount was going to be 2x ATR, which was 92 cents. And we always check for good till canceled. I love to say that just to drill it into your head. Always check, because if you leave that good for the day, you have a stop for a day, and then it's gone tomorrow. People always think, what happened to my stop? Well, you put it in wrong if you didn't do good till canceled. So hit submit. All right, we are not filled yet. Yes, we are. Wait, nope, we're not filled yet. All right, the bid has gone down to 39.91. I'm just going to go down. Oh, we just got filled. Fill price was 39.92. Here are the final numbers. We are short at 39.92 with our trailing stop in. If the stock gets down to 39, we will tighten that up. If it gets to 38.08, we're going to tighten it up even tighter. And after that, we don't do anything else. We've been consistent on 75, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to run to the end. We're going to look at the numbers, and then we're just going to keep plugging away. This experiment is to show everyone and prove that with position management, it doesn't really matter how you pick stocks. It's more important than where you get in. Goodbye, everybody.